Emet, 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 emet. True and true and true it is that you are first, you are last. And true it is also that it is Erev, this Yom Sheni, this Monday evening, the end of the second, the beginning of the third day of the month of, actually it's Rosh, the beginning of the second day of the month of Cheshvan. And we want to say shalom, shalom, and welcome you to our Zoom Siyyum. And welcome Rabbi Kupitz.
Hi there, everybody. Erev Tov. It's good to be with you. And glad to have you all with us. And we're going to start with a little bit of music to get us started.
Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov, hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. One more, hine matov, hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
And hello, everyone. Good to have you with us. Good to hi to Marianne and to Rita on Facebook and others who are there. Please share that you're with us. Say hello so that we know that you're with us there. And that would be wonderful. We'd love to see you. And I am going to share a story, and then we'll say hello to everybody as we move through today. So let's start with the story today. Moses was always a go fast person. Moses ran to school. Moses ran to the playground. Moses ran to lunch. Moses just wanted to get everywhere fast and get everywhere first. God liked Moses, but God did want to slow Moses down just a little bit. So Hold on, I just have to adjust something here. There we go. When Moses took the children of Israel and a whole bunch of other people out of Egypt, Moses was the first one to run right out of Egypt. He was at the front of the crowd with all the other go-fast people, the teenagers and the joggers. The problem was that leaving Egypt was not a go-fast kind of thing. Leaving Egypt was a kind of like driving to Florida with your family. Somebody always wanted to stop to go to the bathroom. Someone was always hungry. Someone was always crying. Someone was always fighting with his or her sister. Another thing that slowed the people leaving Egypt was that was the people who could never go fast. There were folks leaving Egypt who had no legs or one leg or broken legs and had to limp along or be carried or ride in a wagon. There were people who had to keep stopping to catch their breath and wipe their foreheads and say, "Oh boy, it's hot." There were blind people who needed guide dogs. There were short people who could not see over the tops of the sand dunes and tall people who kept getting blown over by the wind. There were even people who were so scared of everything they never wanted to move. This was not a go fast group. Moses would complain to God, "There are too many broken people here." God would try to explain to Moses that each person was special, that each person was moving as fast as they could. God tried to slow Moses down by setting up a pillar of smoke in the daytime and a pillar of fire at night. When the smoke or fire moved, God let the people move. When it stopped, God made the people stop. Both the fire and the smoke did not move fast at all. Slowly, slowly, the people and the smoke and the fire and Moses got to Mount Sinai. God told Moses to climb up the mountain and get the 10 Commandments. Of course, Moses climbed Mount Sinai really fast. So to slow Moses down, God made Moses wait 40 days and 40 nights before giving him the 10 Commandments. By the time Moses came down the mountain, the people had made a golden statue of a cow and were dancing around it, singing, "Moses is gone, his time is past. Tomorrow we'll all go real fast." Moses was so angry at the people for making the cow statue their god that he smashed the 10 Commandments into 1,000 pieces. Then Moses had to go back up the mountain to get a new set of commandments from God. But God said to Moses, "What are you, nuts? I just gave you the best thing I could. You smashed it because you were angry at a cow. It wasn't even a real cow. It was just a statue of a cow. Why should I give you another copy? If I give you another set of commandments, you will probably just get angry again and smash them. Forget it, Moses. You had them, you smashed them, you glue them back together." Moses said, "There's no way I can put the 10 Commandments back together. I smashed them into 1,000 pieces." God said, "Then get 1,000 people to pick them up." "God, I don't have any rock glue," Moses cried. But God wasn't listening. Moses went down the mountain and said, "God told me to put the pieces of the commandments back together. Who will help me?" The Go Fast people said to Moses, "These are just broken pieces of rock. Forget it, Moses. We're out of here." So Moses went back to the place where he smashed the 10 Commandments and started to look through the rocks. He found a couple of pieces with whole words and some pieces with a couple of letters and some pieces with just a piece of a letter. By nightfall, Moses had a pile of words and letters, but he had no way to fit them together, and he fell asleep crying. In the morning, Moses woke up to an amazing sight. All around him were people looking for pieces of the 10 Commandments. There were folks with no legs or one leg or broken legs crawling around on the ground. There were old people who would find a few pieces, stop to catch their breath, wipe their forehead, and say, "Oh boy, it's hot." There were blind people who were feeling around for the rocks with writing on them. There were also some of the Go Fast people who thought about things a little and decided that going fast was okay unless you missed everything that was going on around you. All these people were out there helping Moses in the place where he smashed the commandments. By the end of the day, the pile of pieces with words and letters and pieces of letters was much bigger. But after a week of trying to put the pieces together, they had only put together about half of the commandments, and some of the people were starting to give up. Moses said to them, "Don't worry how long it takes. The 10 Commandments are the best thing God ever gave us. I broke them because of your cow and because of my anger. We have to go slowly and fix what we messed up." It was then that God told Moses to come back up the mountain and get another copy of the 10 Commandments. When Moses came down the mountain this time, there was no golden cow, just people waiting for Moses and hoping he was all right. God told Moses to make a special decorated golden box to hold the 10 commandments so they would not get smashed by accident. It took a long time to make the box, but no one complained and wanted it to go fast. When it was all done, Moses put the commandments in the box. And then he said to the people, I know that we should put the broken pieces into the box with the whole commandments. I know now that we should remember that even the broken pieces of God's words are holy. And most of all, I know that nobody is a broken person because of their age or their hearing or because of their sight or their speed or their memory. I'm sorry. I should have known that all along. Thank you to all of you who taught me that really the only broken people are the people who lose hope or forget that God is with them and loves them always. So they put the whole copy of the 10 Commandments and the smashed up pieces of the 10 Commandments into the same golden decorated box. And they carried it in the middle of the line of people every single day. And nobody complained that carrying the box made them go slower. From that day on, Moses walked at the back of the line of people, helping the people with one leg to limp along, helping the people who were blind find a dog to guide them. To the old people who had stopped along the way to catch their breath and wipe their forehead, Moses would say, "Oh boy, it sure is hot." And they would say to him, "You ain't kidding, Sonny, but don't worry. We're all going to get where God wants us to go, just as long as we don't go too fast." Let's take a moment and say hello for anybody who wants to say hi. So is there anybody there who wants to? Becca, you want to say hello? Oh, and then Lonnie's next. Okay. All right, Becca, go ahead.
I'm having for dinner hummus with these potatoes and the salmon and veggies.
Sounds like a delicious dinner. So glad you're with us.
Just broccoli with one of these potatoes and salmon and hummus.
Cool. That's awesome. Thanks, Becca. All right, Lonnie and Lena. Yeah, go ahead. Can I unmute yourself? You can say hi to Poppy.
Hi. Wednesday we're going to pumpkin patch with Grandma and Grandpa, which they're over here on our screen.
Yeah, that's cool. They're going to take you to pick some pumpkins?
Yeah, and Tuesday, we're going to Pops and Granny's house, our Grandma and Grandpa's house. We're going to sleep over, then for a half a day, spend the time at their house picking pumpkins. And I have to miss school to pick pumpkins.
Oh, pumpkins. Well, pumpkins, important stuff. All right. Well, good. And glad that Poppy's with us today. Good to see you. All right. All right, Aurora.
We are next to cats that way. Well, now you're playing again.
You're playing this dinosaur game?
Okay, what can I get? Okay, I got
a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, I already got it. Let me try again.
Wow, so that's a dinosaur game.
Aurora, will you talk about what it is?
And then I got a little one. And then see, that's how you play the game.
That's so cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's cool. A dinosaur game. Oh, hi, Ronan. Can you say hi?
Ronan, you want to say hi? He can
Say hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Good to see you, Ronan. All right. Anybody else want to say hello? Let me say hello to a few people who have joined us, to Sharon and to Janet and to Ellen and to Roger. It's good to have you with us as well on our Facebook Live feed there. And I think we'll move into our evening Siyyum.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom, V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom, V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Amen.
Hi, everyone. Just a few quick things that we have some adult learning going on this week. We have the second of my 10 series class, Together and Apart, looking into Jewish peoplehood and our relationship in both Israel and the United States. And even if you haven't attended others, you can attend that. It was in our congregational email. You'll find the Zoom link. It's our regular adult Jewish learning link. And the next night, there's part of the series that Doctors Gary Gilbert and Tammy Schneider have been teaching, Love Thy Neighbor or Not, looking at what Jewish tradition has taught about relating to the other that is there as well. A week from this Wednesday begins our Intro to Judaism class. So there is both an online registration link, but you could also send a note to Cantor Paul if you have any questions about the class or you might be interested. It'll be a 18-week class, and look forward to having some of you with us through that journey as well. Anything else you want to announce, Cantor Paul?
My plan is to be on our TBI preschool page on Facebook tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock for a little bit of pumpkin patch music and other relevant selections. So if you know anybody of preschool or around that age who might be available at that time, please do not hesitate to join us. Just about 15-20 minutes, kind of a mid-morning musical break. So I will be there. Rabbi mentioned Intro to Judaism starting next week. Again, just want to do a little shout out on behalf of our Social Action Committee and Rabbi and myself and our Board of Trustees as honorees to thank everybody who participated in our food drive. The Inland Valley Hope Partners truck picked up all of the contributions that we collected at TBI yesterday morning. I have some pictures going up on Facebook this evening just to document that. It was great to see Isaac Delgado, who is our regular driver. He's probably been picking up our offerings and taking them to IVHP for as long as we've been doing it. And he and a partner were very helpful in loading the truck, as long with a couple of our TBI members, Deborah Gould and Janine Mann. Rabbi helped a little, I helped a little, and hopefully that food that everyone so generously contributed is now doing good in the community. So, but I think that's about it. Muted, Rabbi.
Great. Let's close with a song.
Well, if you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God who you have never seen? If you love not one another in daily communion, now can you love God who you have never seen? More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. When you love one another, then God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. When you love one another, then God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. Ahava, ahava, ahava b'shamayim, ahava me'enayim, kulanu, kulanu, ahava. Once more in Hebrew. Ahava, ahava, ahava b'shamayim, ahava me'enayim, kulanu, kulanu, ahava. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu, bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Thank you for being with us, everyone. Hope to see you soon. Erev Tov.
Lehitraut. See everybody